Food is perishable and has to be preserved well. There are different examples of food. Do you know what ways are used to preserve food? Here are examples of how food is preserved. In this lesson, we're going to learn the various ways to preserve food. What is food preservation? Food preservation is a process of treating and handling food to slow down spoilage. Food preservation involves treating food so that it can be stored without spoiling for a long time. We preserve food to make it last longer. Different types of food require different methods of preservation. Let us consider pineapple. Do you know the ways to preserve a pineapple? Watch this video. A pineapple has a short lifespan. We need to preserve it before it decays. Pineapple can be preserved by cooling, bottling, canning, and drying. We preserve pineapple to make it last longer. Observe the different types of food around you. Are there different methods of preservation? Can you identify them? Drying involves the removal of water contained in the food. Food can be dried under the sun or in an oven. Examples of food preserved by drying are prawns, squids, vegetables, chilies, and anchovies. In drying, water is removed from food. Without water, microorganisms cannot grow. We can preserve food by boiling it. Examples of food that can be preserved by this method are prawns and fish. When food is boiled or cooked, the bacteria present in the food are killed by the high temperature. Food can be preserved by cooling. Fruits and vegetables are examples of food that can be kept longer in cool temperatures. Cooling slows down the growth of microorganisms in food. The lower the temperature of the food, the slower is the growth of microorganisms. However, cooling does not kill microorganisms. Freezing involves keeping food at or below 0 degrees. Meat and fish are examples of food that are normally preserved by freezing. Food is kept at very low temperatures in freezers. It slows down the growth of microorganisms much more efficiently than cooling. Food is cooked before putting into bottles and cans. All the air in the bottles and cans is removed before sealing. Examples of food preserved by bottling and canning are fruits, meat, fish, and vegetables. Bottling and canning involve sterilizing, whereby food is heated to a high temperature to kill bacteria and fungi. Bottling and canning store food in airtight conditions in which microorganisms cannot survive because there is no air. Salt is the main ingredient in this method of preservation. Examples of salted food are fish and prawns. Bacteria and fungi cannot survive in highly salty conditions. The salt draws out moisture and prevents microorganisms from growing. There are different ways of preventing food from spoiling. They include drying, boiling or heating, cooling, freezing, bottling or canning, salting. The basic idea of food preservation is to slow down the activity of microorganisms, kill the microorganisms altogether.